Welcome back to the channel, Top Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and curious minds from around the world. If you're holding onto a jar of old pennies or you just love discovering hidden gems in your pocket change, then you're in for a treat today. Because in this video, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most surprising coins in modern British coinage history. The 1994 United Kingdom 2 pence coin. It might just be sitting in your change drawer, unnoticed and forgotten. But believe it or not, this humble copper coin could be worth far more than its face value, depending on a few important factors. So stick with me to the end as we uncover everything you need to know about the 1994 2p coin, its fascinating backstory, surprising minting quirks, and the real market value it can fetch today. You might want to check your coins after this video. Let's start by going back in time to understand the origins of the 2 pence coin in the UK. The 2p coin was first introduced on February 15, 1971, the historic day when the UK adopted decimal currency, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 2p coin became part of this new decimal series and was minted in bronze, an alloy of copper, tin, and zinc, and it featured the words, "New Pence," on the reverse side. This design stayed until 1982, when it was officially changed to 2 pence, instead of New Pence, a subtle but important distinction for collectors. This change marked a new era for UK coins and plays a key role in why certain coins, like the 1983 2p with the wrong inscription, are considered rare and highly collectible. Now fast forward to 1994, the coin we're focused on today. By this time, the UK had been minting 2 pence coins for over a decade. But what makes the 1994 2p coin so special? Well, the answer lies in a combination of design, material, and mintage. In 1992, the Royal Mint switched the 2p coin from bronze to copper-plated steel due to rising metal costs. This change wasn't widely publicized, but it dramatically altered the physical properties of the coin. Suddenly, 2p coins could be picked up with a magnet, something that bronze coins never allowed. The 1994 coin was minted with this new copper-plated steel composition, and while it was never intended to be rare, there were fewer 2p coins struck that year compared to some other years. Also, many of them have now disappeared from circulation, either worn down or forgotten. So, what does the 1994 2 pence coin actually look like? On the obverse, that's the front of the coin. You'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This third official portrait was used from 1985 until 1997. The Queen is shown wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown encrusted with 1,333 diamonds, and her image on this coin radiates a regal and refined presence. The reverse side features the familiar design of the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. Beneath that, of course, is the denomination, 2 pence. Even though the design had been in use for years, by 1994, the details and the quality of the strike can make a big difference to collectors. Coins that have strong detail, sharp edges, and no blemishes are far more valuable than their heavily circulated counterparts. Now, here's where things start to get exciting. While the 1994 2p coin is not officially classified as rare by the Royal Mint, there are certain versions and error coins from that year that can be highly desirable to collectors. Error coins are coins that were misstruck or minted incorrectly. These can include things like off-center strikes, double dies, planchet flaws, or even mismatched metal types. In rare cases, a 1994 coin may have been mistakenly struck using the older bronze blank instead of the intended steel one. Such errors, if discovered, can fetch a huge premium on the secondary market. And there's more, condition is key. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in mint state. That means coins that have not been circulated, with no scratches, dings, or wear. If you happen to have a 1994 2p coin in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, it can be worth significantly more than its face value. Let me give you a real example. A proof 1994 2p coin in pristine condition, especially from a Royal Mint proof set, can be sold for £10 to £30 or more, depending on demand. If it has a rare minting error, that value could jump to £100 or more, especially if collectors are actively looking to complete their error sets. So, what is the current market value of a 1994 2p coin? Let's break it down. Circulated coins in average condition are still generally worth just 2p, their face value. These are the ones you'll find in jars or wallets. Uncirculated coins, the kind found in mint sets or sealed packaging, can sell for £1 to £5 depending on condition. Proof coins from Royal Mint sets can range from £10 to £30, and sometimes more if sold in their original case with certificates. Error coins, the true gems, can command prices of £50, £100, or even more, depending on the error and its rarity. Websites like eBay, Etsy, and numismatic auction houses often show listings for these coins, with asking prices much higher, sometimes ridiculously high, so be cautious. The real value is always set by what buyers are actually willing to pay, so checking recent sold listings gives you a more realistic market picture. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1994 2p coin? Step 1. Examine it closely. Check both sides under good lighting. Look for any unusual features, off-center designs, wrong materials, double images, or any odd shapes. Use a magnet. If your 1994 coin is not magnetic, it could be an older bronze blank error, very rare, very collectible. Check condition. If it looks nearly new, it could be uncirculated or proof. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help you assess wear and sharpness of detail. Compare with recent sales online. Look at sold listings, not just asking prices. Consult a reputable coin dealer or numismatist. They can give you an honest appraisal and even help sell it at the best price. So, there you have it, the full story behind the 1994 UK 2p coin. From its royal design to hidden errors, and from its humble origins to its surprising value, this is one coin that proves not everything valuable has to shine like gold. Next time you're digging through your change jar, don't just toss those old pennies aside. That tiny copper coin could be worth far more than 2p, especially if it's a rare variation or in top condition. If you enjoyed this deep dive into UK coinage and want more videos like this one, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a hidden treasure. And hey, let us know in the comments, do you have a 1994 2p coin? Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Today's spotlight is on a coin that you might just have lying around at home, in a jar, or even down the back of your sofa, the 1997 2p coin from the United Kingdom. But this isn't just any ordinary copper coin. Oh no, this little piece of metal might be worth more than you'd ever imagine. Some of these coins are selling for hundreds, even thousands, of pounds online, and there's a fascinating reason why. So make sure you stick around until the end because we're going to talk about how to spot the valuable versions, the history behind this humble coin, and what it could be worth in today's market. Let's dive in. To truly understand the value of the 1997 2p coin, we need to rewind time a little bit. The 2p coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of the British currency system, a massive financial shift that changed the way money worked across the UK. When the coin was first introduced, it featured the words, "New Pence," on the reverse side to distinguish it from the pre-decimal coinage. This design remained until 1982, after which the inscription changed to the more familiar 2p. But even after this change, several years later, oddities and variations began popping up. And this is where the story of the valuable 1997 2p coin starts to get really interesting. Let's talk design. The standard 1997 2p coin features the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with a ribbon bearing the German motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve. The obverse, or front side, shows the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, used from 1985 to 1997. It's a simple, yet elegant design. But it's not the artwork that makes this coin valuable. It's the hidden details and the errors that might make your everyday 2p coin worth a small fortune. Now this is the exciting part. Most 1997 2p coins are standard issue. billions were made. So why are some worth more than others? The answer lies in rare minting errors and low mintage varieties. Over the years, collectors and experts have discovered specific 2p coins that have something wrong, or rather, something very special, about them. For example, some coins were mistakenly struck using old dies, creating a mismatch in the design. Some may have the new Pence wording accidentally struck on them, a rare find considering that phrase had been dropped in 1982. A few could have been struck on the wrong metal blank or planchet. Some have off-center strikes, double dies, or weak details that make them stand out. Coins with these types of minting errors are incredibly desirable to collectors and can sell for high prices depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. And here's the kicker. Some of these rare 1997 2p coins have reportedly sold on auction sites like eBay for upwards of £500, £750, and even close to £1,000 in exceptional cases. Imagine finding that in your coin jar.so. How can you check if you have a rare or valuable 1997 2p coin? Step 1. Grab a magnifying glass or use your smartphone's zoom feature. Examine the coin carefully. Here's what to look for. Check the text. Does it say new Pence instead of 2p? If so, you could be holding on to a serious treasure. Examine the strike. Is everything well centered? If the design looks off-center, or part of it is missing, that could be a rare error. Look for double lettering or unusual textures on the Queen's portrait or the feathers. And always check both sides. Sometimes the error is only on one side of the coin. Condition is also crucial. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are far more valuable than worn-out ones. If your coin looks suspiciously different, or you think you've got something special, don't rush to sell it right away. Take it to a professional numismatist or coin dealer for an expert opinion. Let's talk market trends. As of now, the majority of 1997 2p coins in circulated condition are still worth their face value, just 2p. However, coins in pristine condition or with rare errors are fetching high prices from collectors. On platforms like eBay, Gumtree, and specialist coin auction websites, coins with verified errors are being listed for hundreds of pounds. The actual sale price depends on rarity of the error condition and grading of the coin. Demand from collectors at the time of sale prices fluctuate, but the market for rare UK coins has been growing steadily. With the passing of Queen Elizabeth II and the beginning of the new reign under King Charles III, older coins bearing the Queen's portrait are also gaining sentimental and collectible value. So now might be a great time to assess your change. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay hundreds for a coin that's still legally worth only 2p? Well, it comes down to passion, rarity, and history. Coin collectors, known as numismatists, value coins not only for their monetary potential, but for the story they tell. A 1997 2p with a minting error isn't just a mistake, it's a snapshot of history, a glitch in the system, a unique artifact. And for collectors, that uniqueness is priceless. Whether it's a new collector building a portfolio or an expert adding to a rare British era coin collection, demand remains strong. So, what does all this mean? It means that little copper coin in your drawer could be worth a lot more than 2p. The 1997 2p coin is a reminder that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. So go ahead, check your pockets, look through your change jar, and dig into those old collections. You never know what you might find out. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, uncovering rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you think you've got a rare coin, or let us know what you've found recently. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy treasure hunting. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting episode. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of British currency. And not just any coin, but one that's hiding in plain sight. That's right, we're talking about the humble 1998 United Kingdom 2p coin. Now, before you think it's just another piece of copper in your change jar, stay tuned, because this unassuming coin might be worth more than you think. In fact, some versions of the 1998 2p coin have shocked collectors with values that far exceed their face value. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's explore the history, design, errors, and market value of this small but mighty coin. By the end of this video, you might just find yourself digging through your loose change with a magnifying glass. To understand why the 1998 2p coin is so special, we need to go back to the origins of the 2p coin itself. The 2p was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency. It was a big change. The UK was moving from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simpler decimal system we know today. From 1971 onwards, the 2p coin featured the words new pence, until 1982, when the inscription changed to 2p to reflect the fact that decimalisation had fully settled in. The coin is made from bronze or, in more recent years, copper-plated steel. Now, let's fast forward to the 1998 version. This is when things start to get really interesting. The 1998 2p coin features a beautiful and classic design. On the reverse side, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, above a ribbon bearing the German motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve. The obverse features the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, introduced in 1998 and used until 2015. This makes the 1998 2p coin the first of its kind to feature this particular portrait of Her Majesty, a big moment in numismatic history. It weighs around 7.12 grams and measures 25.9 millimeters in diameter. It was struck in copper-plated steel starting from 1992. Although earlier versions used bronze. But wait, why is this common coin from 1998 sometimes fetching massive prices online? Here's where things get really exciting. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation in 1998, certain rare variants and minting errors have turned ordinary coins into extraordinary collector's items. So what should you look out for? Misstrikes and errors. These are coins that have been improperly minted. It could be an off-center strike, a clipped planchet, or even a double strike. A 1998 2p coin with one of these errors could be worth tens or even hundreds of pounds, depending on the severity and uniqueness. Check for wrong metal composition. Some coins may have been struck on bronze blanks by mistake instead of copper-plated steel. These are extremely rare, and if authenticated, they could sell for hundreds or even thousands of pounds to the right collector. Coins from special mint sets. The Royal Mint produces collector sets every year, and coins from these sets are often in perfect proof or brilliant uncirculated condition. These are not meant for general circulation and can command higher prices. Now let's talk money. What is a 1998 2p coin actually worth today? If you have a standard circulated coin, it's usually worth face value, just 2p. But if your coin is in mint condition, uncirculated, or from a proof set, it could fetch between £1 and £5 from casual collectors. Got a coin with a minting error? Now we're talking serious value. These coins can go for £20 to over £150, depending on the error type and coin condition. And the Holy Grail, a rare metal variant or a dramatically misstruck coin from 1998, could be worth £500, £1,000, or even more if authenticated and auctioned to the right buyer. You can sell these coins on websites like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, or even specialist coin auctions like the Royal Mint Collector Services, Warwick and Warwick, or DNW auctions. Always include high-quality photos, a detailed description, and consider getting your coin graded by a professional numismatic service for maximum credibility and value. Here's your checklist. First, check the date, 1998. Then inspect the condition. Is it shiny and crisp? Or scratched and worn? Look closely for minting errors, off-center text, double lines, or unusual edges. If possible, weigh the coin. A coin struck on bronze will weigh slightly more than copper-plated steel. Use a magnet. Copper-plated steel is magnetic. Bronze is not. If it doesn't stick to a magnet, you might have something special. So there you have it. The incredible story behind the 1998 2p coin. What looks like a simple piece of pocket change could actually be a mini goldmine if you know what to look for. My advice: check your change. Go through that jar on your dresser. Look inside old wallets and purses. And if you have a metal detector, this might be a great excuse to explore your garden. Remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth a lot more than just 2 pence. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more rare coin spotlights, and share it with a fellow collector. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever come across a valuable 2p coin, and if you'd like us to feature another coin next time.